Securing B.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Moon, but you can call me Spiffy. And today, this Monday, I have for you a little bit different of a video. Today we're gonna talk about Columbus.
Securing Bravo.
Not Columbus, Ohio, or something like that, anything like that. Or actually, kind of similar to that. We're gonna be talking about Columbus, the person, the one who, quote, discovered America. This can be more of a, not necessarily a hate video, but he's not necessarily the nicest guy you've ever met. So let's get on right into it. First, we have stuff like, he's had slaves. Oh, actually, let's just start from the very beginning. He didn't necessarily discover the newfound land. A Viking did about 400 years, or actually no, yeah, 400 years before Columbus did. A Viking stepped foot in North America, and that's important because, something we'll get into later, he did not exactly step foot into North America on his dozens of voyages, or not dozen, but 4 voyages. Another fact is, on Christmas Eve, the Santa Maria, his lead ship, if you guys know what I mean, right here, I just totally failed with this,
friendly hunter-killer drone deployed.
His lead ship on Christmas Eve ran into a coral reef and basically kind of, broke. But in all goodness, he arrived with his other ships. He arrived on the island of Hispaniola. And the Hawks or something, I can't remember exactly the name. They're really nice. They're really nice to him. Give him food. There's no prisoners on their island. No crimes ever committed. Very nice people. Very, they're willing to compromise, what I'm gonna say.
Hostile UAV above.
So they take care of him, much like the Native Americans did for Lewis and Clark. A couple hundred years later, but. Through all this, they repaired his ship, for God's sakes. Well, not repaired, but all his crew and himself, they were all rescued by the AWACS, or AWACS. I cannot pronounce their name right, I don't think. Maybe I am pronouncing them right. They saved them. Got the cargo back, all the stuff they were transporting. They saved them. Good for them. Columbus should be thankful. And what does he do? He colonizes the island, and he puts them to work in his gold mines, for God's sakes. They were basically slaves. Well, this doesn't sound so bad, it's about to get worse. If they tried to escape, they would be burned to death in front of everybody else to make an example of. If they did not bring the proper amount of gold dust to Mr. Columbus, at the end of the day, they got their hands chopped off and they had to wear their hands as a necklace. I don't find that one very productive, because if you want to get more gold, then you might want to have your hands. But, maybe it's not very smart too. Next up is a little bit of numbers fact. People believe that before Christopher Columbus came to the island of Hispaniola, a little bit over 3 million people were there. In 20 years, it was cut down to 60,000. 20 years. That's it. That's a little bit more than I did the math. It's a little bit more than 1,000 deaths per year, yeah. So that's like, what was that, 3 kills per day? I mean, a few times, it's been noted a few times that these guys committed mass suicide. Like, by the hundreds. Committed mass suicide. That's horrible. Like, that's just bad. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Think about that. You help these people. You're strangers. You help these people, and then you get your hands chopped off 2 months later, or a few years later. That's bad. Freaking, even, like, these situations were so bad even for his time. Like, when slavery was somewhat common, not as common as it was in the early 1800s, but was somewhat common.
Domination.
the queen, or maybe the king, I'm not exactly sure, they called him back to Europe. Somebody called him back to Europe. And sent him over to Spain to get, like, you know, put in jail.
Alpha lockdown.
And the people from Spain, he brought back so much gold, so much cargo and stuff, and claimed that land for Spain, that they let him go. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. You know, you give some gold, you give some gold, you give us this land. Well, you know, forget about the millions of people you killed. You just go have fun. Look, what does that do? I don't understand. Honestly, I don't. What is going through this man's mind when he chops off somebody's hands? Like, what? Why? I don't understand. Why?
Securing Bravo.
What obligates you to do that? Especially when you want more of something. It's like, well, you know, you have to use your hands for this. But, you know, I just feel that if I top them off, you'll be more productive. Because people can live with their hands chopped off not very long, a few more days maybe. But yeah, you know, you just go have a day off, chop. Look, I don't understand.
Enemy has Bravo.
You know, all this stuff was written, especially about his, or focusing on Hispaniola right now. But all this stuff was written in his diaries, like, in detail. I love how he uses this train. I love it. I use this train so well. This guy's sniping me. I can't get aim on him. Train comes in, I get out of there. Awesome. Anyway, he put all this stuff into detail in his diaries.
UAV awaiting orders.
And that is like, I'm not sure exactly what I want to say. I'm not sure if that's gruesome
Friendly
or if
hunter
that's
killer
like
drone
maybe he's like writing. He's like, hey, John, Mr. John. He goes to the bar. He goes to the bar when he comes back. John, check out what I did. He throws his diary over there.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
And then maybe that's weird. I don't understand. Honestly, my point here is that he's a very bad guy. I'm just focusing on one part because this is the part that was probably the height of his a-holiness, and he again, I just do not, I cannot compute what he is thinking in his mind and what his actions are. I just really cannot. Another thing is he treated his crew like freaking, I don't even know what, like they lived under the ship, like where if the ship like started sinking, they would die first. So he knew like if the ship started sinking, he'd get off. Just basically very selfish at this point. He gave his crew about, he probably made, I think it's like 15%. No, not even 15. It was closer to like 5 to 10%. He gave his crew, total crew, out of 4 ships, or not, I think it was more than 4 ships, over 4 years, 15% or 10% of the money he made. And they had to watch people burn to death, get burned alive, and get their hands chopped off. Great. You know, I think I should be paid 15% just for that. Like, I don't even care about the 4 years. Just give me 15% just for watching people burn to death. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, Call of Duty is rated M, and that's kind of some, like some blood and some of that. So, like, the first Black Ops, this guy had a knife through his hand. But that's nothing compared to getting burned alive.
Hunter killer drone deployed.
And having to watch.
Hostile UAV above.
Another thing is, as we get to the end of the video here, Columbus had them also working on spice mines. Yeah. That was a jolly old time. You don't get to talk. And, same punishment. If you try to run away, you get burned alive again. That's always nice.
It's too close. Fight harder.
Great. Aren't allowed to talk. And, they took over their houses. I forgot to mention that. Oh, thank you for treating us so nicely, with respect, and fixing our ship. Can I have your house now, please? Can I please have your house now? Seriously, please. I need help.
Friendly UAV inbound.
I don't know, man. I really don't.
Hostile UAV above.
Anyway, the video's about to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. I just kind of wanted to inform you guys about Christopher Columbus and what he did and stuff. He's not necessarily the best guy. So, anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys. Like, favorite, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.
Never a doubt.